Raywood RC Videos and Mulza Maori Racing bring you the Raw 1/5 scale US Nationals. The event held in Maryland at the 301 Raceway. Lots of beautiful engineering, hydraulic disc brakes, big petrol powered motor. Over 20 pounds of RC excitement and oh so awesome to watch. It's practice day at 301 Raceway and the dedicated drivers are hard at it, testing setups and pulling down the lap times. The Formula One boys were there early and in force. Three classes will be run at this event: Sports GT with their Corvette bodies, Formula One open wheelers in all their splendour, and the IFMAR sanctioned Super Touring class. The 301 Raceway was at this stage only a few weeks old, and due to the problems getting the surface laid in time, the track was very bumpy in places, especially on the fast back straight. Together with the problem that the F1 cars hooked in hard on initial turn-in, this made for treacherous conditions turning in at the end of the back straight. If you got it wrong, you usually traction rolled off the track and punched a hole in the fence. Roll these Formula Ones too hard and you often reshape the suspension arms, but not the way you would like. Eventually the Super Touring and GTs joined the practice. These cars use hydraulic disc brakes with a master cylinder for each end of the car. The calipers are like full-size units scaled down and really do perform well. Bleeding the brakes ensures good, even pull-up. That's a good way to work on a 5th scale car. I'm sure that's Kimmy sitting in there. More Super Tourers ventured out. Eric Pahoyski drops his Hahn in pit lane. Eric's quick right away. Angel Cologne and Austin Sarnell are out trying to match Eric's pace. Now it's getting busy out there. The bumpy back straight had the suspensions working hard. Strange looking positive camber on the front wheel made this F1 less prone to hook in. After cornering on two wheels, Eric goes back to knock a GT off the barrier. Nice balancing act. Out for his first fifth scale race is Californian electric racer Yari Taskill. He's driving an FG sedan with all the right decals on it. He'll work on that handling problem though. Check out the dust filter secured over the air intake. Now they start practice in heats. They look great, just rolling out of the pit lane. You can see the various camber settings each car is running. As the days passed, the Formula One started sorting out their handling problems, and the cars looked more stable. Well, most anyway.
All kinds of trouble on the straightaway, guys. All kinds of trouble on the straightaway, guys. All kinds of trouble on the straightaway.
The Sports GT cars go out with a ring in. They certainly look nice, sleek and low. Three wheels off the ground. One here. Lots of attitude. The Molesworth Maori team keep a very close eye on teammate Jari Taskell. His smooth electric style gives him great flow through the corners. And back to the pits. A heat of Super Tourers, and Eric's showing the rest the pace to run, and the rest chase. This is an RS5 with carbon fibre monocoque, and this is an FG with a flat pan. Very different chassis. And this is a motor that needs work. The F1s ran on 26cc motors, while the rest ran on standard 23cc units. Formula 1 cars have a wheelbase of 620mm, and that's about 50mm or 2 inches longer than the Super Tourers and GTs. The short wheelbase helps them get around the tight sections quicker than the F1s. All the F1s ran grooved tyres, just like Shoemaker and the boys. Metal discs on this car, but other materials were also used. The large clutch exposed. After a couple of runs of qualifying, we have Frank Killam, Jari Taskell, Angel Cologne and Eric Pahoyski, the fastest four in the Super Touring class. Sandy Schwartz, Phil Allman, Andrew Mowry and Scott Emerson are the quick boys in Formula 1, and in GT it's Robert Sarnell, Ron Metzger, Eric Pahoyski and Luis Rodriguez setting the pace. Andrew Mowry clips the wall at the end of the straight, but gets away with no damage. The kill switch shuts down that motor. Listen to the tyre squeal. Very cool. As well as being longer than the Super Tourers and the GTs, the Formula 1's minimum weight is 23.4 pounds. It's 20.9 pounds for the others. So the F1s are longer, heavier, with slightly more power, but less downforce. Look at it, it's just beautiful. I want one. 3 different air filters, and the chrome motor looks bling. These motors get cars up to 60 miles per hour, over 6 brake horsepower. Troy Harris tries a new chassis. Nice bit of graphite. I just love getting the camera up close to these cars. I can play like this for hours. Ghosts on the streets. It's a dangerous place. Track owner Chris Whitney told us the track would be ripped up after the event and relaid, smoothed out and slightly modified in the coming weeks. One night, some of the Formula One boys took their car bodies to Hooters and had them signed by the girls. That would pay off later. Here's track owner Chris Whitney having a giggle. Everyone's pushing, and this one loses its fuel tank. Andrew Murray's FG with new body and tyres. Very pretty. There's not much grip until you get these tyres hot. You can see the early understeer on each of them. GTs, then the Super Tourers do another qualifier. This car's front right wheel bearing is starting to seize up, but he's soldiering on. There's only 2 qualifiers to go, so work in the pits is constant. Austin Sarnell with his FG. He runs fibre discs in his brake setup.
Is there food here? You got food?
What you need, we have it.
Over the barrier and nearly a head-on. That was close. That's understeer. And that's the wrong way round there. The fast Super Tourers are doing 24 lap in the 10-minute qualifiers, while the Formula Ones are doing 22 lap times. Such is the effect of different wheelbase and downforce configurations. Daniel Schwartz readies his dad's car. One of the Canadians removes his motor.
I put some 8,000 in, so with 8,000 for it, and then I use Serpent one-way loop.
The boys discuss diff settings. While the racing goes on, some are checking out some crazy nuts bling. Very handy to have a copy of the rule book at these events. Lots of concentration, not much blinking going on.
The track is now open for practice for the next 20 minutes. Going to start back up at 5:45, drivers.
Austin Sarnell's FG. There's two totally different air filter arrangements. Free practice was allowed between qualifying rounds. Frank Kellum was running his Kellum BMW body. Looks nice, even on two wheels. Frank slams on the brakes just here. Most of them do. This is where the Super Tourers are much quicker, through the tight S's going out onto the back straight. Frank Killam heats up his rear tyres. Some guys cut air holes in the front grille to aid cooling. They're going out for the second last qualifier. Let's just watch the action. That's Austin Sarnell, Frank Killam, Eric Pahorski, and Angel Cologne, and Yanni Pascal. Our winner will probably come from this bunch.
I'd like to take this time to thank you guys for coming out once again this weekend to the 301 Raceway in Brandywine, Maryland, letting the big dogs eat out here at the 2006 running of the Roar 5th Scale Nationals.
Last qualifier starts. Whoa, not a good start. Mike Mowry's hooting down the back straight. Pun. Andrew brings his car out, smiling. Daniel Schwartz driving his number 2 car. And the camera nearly gets wiped out. Now the second heat of F1 on their last qualifier. Couple of minutes warm up, then time is started, and it's on.
Green, 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 guys. We are green flag conditions. Here is F1 race of qualifying round 5.
Sandy Schwartz is slowed down by a stalled Robert Sarnell. Jerome Hernandez picks his car off the track.
Our race order is 23:10:23, Sylvester Schwartz of 22:10:03, Phil Allman of 22:09, Carlton Colton of 21:10:13, and 10:02. Andrew Maurer looks around, looks till we get around. Traffic. Oh, he's trying to get on the inside.
Andrew Maurer gets slowed down, but still looks like this is a quick run. There's some heavy braking on this corner. Looks well set up, eh?
Carlton Coleman at 20:10:14, but they just shut his car off. Thank you, Mark.
Happy?
Happy.
Happy?
Happy, happy, joy, joy. Yep.
And he's TQ'd. And now he's checking out the car after. The Sports GT and Super Tourers go for their last qualifiers. Frank Killam wants to keep that #1 car on for the final, so he's pushing hard, but doesn't quite make it. With qualifying finish, it was back to work in the pits. Plenty to do before a final.
Who have you got in your car?
Jack Sparrow.
Jack Sparrow.
The 2006 running of the Roar 5th Scale National right here at the 301 Raceway in Brandywine, Maryland. We'll also take this time to thank all the way from the land down under, Ray Woods from Raywood RC Videos.com.
Everyone lined up with their cars for photos and the driver's briefing by Roar official David Lee.
Kind of buzz that tone so they can hear what it is. But it's going to be on the PA system, so with the speaker up here, everybody recognize that tone. When that tone goes off, that means the race has begun. You take off and we're racing for the length of your main. Do I have any questions on that? That part there is pretty critical. Has anybody questioned that? That's good. That's good. No question. We are measuring fuel tanks in the mains. The A mains are 30-minute races. Those are the ones that are critical. I'm not going to measure fuel tanks for the guys in the B main. We're going to catch you guys in the bump up. We're going to take the top 2 bump ups from the B main in the STC class. We're going to start with that B main so that you guys have time to compare your cars for the A main, which will be the last.
Alright, Eric, you've TQ'd in sedan, have you?
Yes, sedan and GT class.
Oh wow, you're going to have a good day.
I'm hoping for it.
Give us a rundown on your car, my friend.
Well, yeah, we're using the Harm SX3, you know, in the PMT tires. Running a Corvette in the GT class and one of the Killam new BMWs in the Expert in the Super Touring car.
And where do you usually reside from?
We race in Sun Valley, California. So at the Sun Valley Speedway. They had the Worlds there in the, you know, I think 2003 and such. Look at some international races coming up in the year, and hopefully we can get some other guys out here. Maybe you can come out too, all right?
Oh, that'd be nice.
All right.
Anyway, good luck in the 2 finals, and we hope to see you again later on this afternoon at the trophies.
I hope so, with that first place trophy.
Go, mate.
I told you a trip to Hooters would pay off. The girls arrived just before the finals. Out come everyone's cameras, all trying for that nice angle. Sports GT 8th final. The girls distract most of us as the GTA final gets underway. It may only be 6 cars, but each driver wants that first place title.
I see Steve. I need Dino. I see Dino. All right, guys, we got
Eric dominated the final with Rafael Villalobos second and Robert Sarnell third. Super Touring A final, the big one.
This is what you came here for. The fifth scale Super Touring Class A main. From the B in the number 12 spot on the grid, Carlton Spindle. All the way from Canada out here today, Hugh Lawson.
Hey, Hugh! Even though you booed for me.
A local driver here to the 301 Raceway, number 8 on the grid, Kobe Calloway. Welcome to number 6 spot on the grid, Kuni Ujima. And rounding out the 5th spot in the top 5 on the grid, I hear he's an electric driver transplant, Yari Taskell.
Hey, Yari!
On the 4th spot on the grid, Frank Killam.
Yeah, Frank! Woo-hoo! A legend!
Number 3rd on the grid, Austin Sarnell.
Yeah, Austin!
Driving that all black sedan, number 5 car, 2nd on the grid, Angel Cone. Your top qualifier in the Super Touring class, the 1st spot on the grid, Eric Pahalski.
Yeah, Superman!
All right, marshals, all right, drivers, pit crew, we are ready. Please, gentlemen, start your engine.
What's your plan, Frank?
3 minutes warm-up is allowed, but due to the fuel concerns, nobody rushes out.
15 seconds, Black Man. When he wants to start, everybody's concerned about fuel, I think.
Finally, electric racer Yari leads the guys out onto the track.
That's Carlton. That's Carlton. He's right.
With 1 or 2 warm-up laps only, they pull up to the grid for the 30-minute A main.
Pick that car up. He will have to start from the pits. All right. The grid is good. Flagman, this race is yours. Drivers, please listen for the tone. Green, green, green. We are green all around and we are underway here at the main event, the 301 Raceway, the Super GT. What a race back to the start-finish line. Holy cow, Austin Sarnell is the first step around. I'm going to check the computer on his page. The computer says on a 95-lap pace. That is the number 3 car. I told you he was going to be fast, and he's out front early. Looks like you lost in the 8 car, might have some problems. Sorry, it's a 9 car. Oh, and you, the 9 car gets sideways there by straightaway. He's clear, guys. The straightaway is clear. The number second down. Your race order early. The number 3 car was 6 laps. The number 1 car was 6 laps. The number 4 car was 6 laps. The number 5 car was 6 laps. The top 7 cars are all on the same lap. Number 3 car is flat out stretching it out. Picking up where he left off in that last qualifier yesterday. Cologne on the back. Oh, he gets around the number 5 car. Go! Into the bottom and back out. But now the Jerry gets back. your race leader in a 3-car in the chicane right now. Car down the back straightaway now. That lap traffic wants to solidify, but he can't do this anywhere. It will cause the worst accident that he tried. Check second place car. Start finish line right now. He comes. That number 4 car in the midfield. He goes. Looks to be coming up on the back of the number 2. That black car driven by Angel Colon. Back up on lap traffic, gets around 1 on the inside. Comes up to the number 6 car. Looking for a way around into the chicane. They go right behind them. They get by on the inside. Down that chicane they go. Gentlemen, let me direct your attention to the back of the straightaway. That is your race leader, the 3 car. He is coming up on lap traffic, and that lap traffic is none other than your 3rd position car right now. The last car on the lead lap is that blue and orange car. The number 9 car looks to be bottoming out. I think way off the pace. I think that car may have lost some part of his suspension. Oh, but here it comes. Can I call it the announcement? I don't know. The race leader, the number 3 car. Spectators, that blue and orange car is currently in 3rd place, and the car right behind him is currently in 1st. You know what that means. That number 3 car is looking to go a lap up on the field. Race, guys. Remember, I mentioned cars on the lead lap won't be so generous as to let that leader through. We're going to watch these guys race the red and white car and the blue and orange car down the back straightaway. They go. To give up a lap. Got to to think that race leader, the number 3 car, might just be content to tuck it behind him and let him pace him through to the end of this race. Drivers, there are only 10 minutes remaining. 10 minutes to go, and your race order is the 3 car with 48 laps. The 2 car has 47, the 3 car, the 1 car has 47.
You guys come back, please.
The number 5 car has 47 laps, and the number 2 car has 47 laps. The number 6 car in 6th place has 44 laps. That's 38. We're going to try to find out if that one has to be going on out there. Oh, the number 2 car looks to turn his car back straight away right now. I got the 5 car right in front of the start line. It's about 4 seconds. 4th and 6th place right now. Oh, and now your leader is right on it. Remember, 1 car has a trunk full of your leader. And they are both up on lap traffic. And watch them, they trade paint. And the number 3 car pauses to let him by after that collision out there. Most people would call these sports, most people think this is a hobby, but make no mistake, this is an international sport. And you are watching the Prince Stella Grandma here today in the United States of America. Everything is working right. When everything is done right, when all the settings are right, you have what we have out here today. Oh, and your leader flips! Marshall, your leader's on the wall! Flips over the back straightaway. We hope that car is okay. So far, it looks like it is. 6 minutes to go. Possible brain change for the leader, possible tire wear for the leader. Oh, we got another traction roll. The number 6 car, they got it right. The track is now clear all around. Oh, the leader's still able to pick through his field. Got a car in the middle, guys. Car in the middle against the tires, though. Said much about that before. As quiet as it says, he's only about a third of the track behind the leader. Oh, the back straight, guys, you can pass inside toward the yellow wall on the back straight. That track is down clear all around. .330 to go, drivers. Ourselves an interesting finish, though. Number 4 is all white. Going down the back straightaway right now. That car is currently in 2nd place. Let's look at this race from their perspective. Both the number 3 car and number 4 car. across the line right now. The number 4 car across the line right now, so that much time separates first and second place.
Oh, and we got the number 1 car in a collision spinning over the back wall of the track. Appears to be clear now.
That number 6 car is behind the wall. It's trying to get that started off on that number 6 car, so we can get back out there. Number 6 car currently in 6th place. The number 10 car is 3 laps behind him. Number 3 car in the lead, he's stretching it out. 2 minutes to go, driver. 2 minutes to go in the race order is the 3 car with 67 laps. Here comes the 4 car with 67 laps. The number 1 car with 66 laps. The number 5 car with 65 laps. The 2 car with 65 laps. The number 6 car with 55 laps. The number 10 car with 53 laps. The number 9 car is in place with 22 laps. And the number 8 car is right with 18 laps. Ladies and gentlemen, we've got 1 minute 15 seconds left in this race. I will allow you to watch this last minute in complete silence. But keep your eyes on that red and white number 3, driven by Austin.
He's out.
The car is off the track. Your leader is behind the wall now. Oh my, there goes the number 4 car across the start-finish line. Frank Killam in the number 4 car is your current race leader. Going to wait for the number 1 car. The blue and orange car comes across now. He's going to jump up into 2nd place. 30 seconds to go, and what a heartbreaking end for the number 3 car. Are you kidding me? The number 4 car, your current leader. The number 1 car in 2nd place.
Guys, come back.
2 cars looks to take 3rd. No, I'm sorry, the number 5 car is 3rd.
Be clean, Yuri. Be clean.
Oh, we got a car down. There's a car down. The number 1 car right in front of you. You can pass inside. The number 0 car pass inside. The track is clear all around. And here comes your race winner. The number 4 car is your race winner. Thank you, drivers. Thank you, Marshall. Thank you, pit crew. Thank you, fans. This race is in the books. What a heartbreaking finish. The number 3 car driven by Austin Sarnell.
Our announcer says it all. Austin Sarnell took the lead at the end of the first lap, kept it, and then lost it again 2.5 laps from home, out of petrol. Frank runs out on his warm down lap and is pushed home. Austin was just too heavy on the throttle, but Frank seemed to have just got it right. So Frank Killam wins the Super Touring class and goes straight to console his racing buddy, Austin.
Eric Pahulski would come up and better that on Saturday. Fastest guy here.
Good job, Austin.
You saw it right in front of your eyes out here.
Well done, Frank.
Thank you.
What a race. Austin.
What a great.
Now the Formula One A main.
And 6th on the grid, Matt Ullman. Number 5 on the grid, Bill Ullman. 4th on the grid, Robert Sarnell. Number 3 on the grid and lightning fast yesterday, Jerome Hernandez. Number 2 on the grid, Sandy Swartz.
This will be another 30-minute final, and like the sedans and GTs, they only have 700 millilitres of fuel to work with. In fifth scale, there's no fuel stops. Phil Ullman has trouble starting his car. The Formula One's grid up.
Wait for him, put the flag, race is yours. Listen for the tone, guys. Marshall off the track. Listen for the tone. Green, green, green. And we are green flag conditions here in this F1 race, this full field. Oh, and around the corner, a full freight train across the start-finish line. Listen to those motors roar. Oh, it looks like Phil Ullman had problems, had to bring that car into the pit. He wants to get back out there. Looks like he might be waiting for the freight train to cross. No, I think Phil Ullman might have stalled. What a field led by Andrew Maury in that number 1 car. Brings him around the field to the start-finish line they come. Andrew Maury and the number 1 car, the number 2 car in line, followed by the number 3 car. Here comes the number 8, the number 10, and the number 6. If you're able to marshal, we need you to marshal. All right, we are well under 2 minutes, 30 seconds down, and your race leader is Andrew Maury, number 1 car. Marshall, that car needs to come into the pit. Pitman, that car has to come into the pit. Oh my gosh, we got a race between the number 1 car and the number 2 car. That number 2 car wants to get around that number 1 car awfully bad. Oh, the number 1 car looks to be poised to come up on traffic real soon. We're going to see how he handles it. And down the back straightaway they go. That is 1 and 2 on the racing order. Oh, and the leader's up on traffic, and he gets around on the inside. Number 2 car gets around him. Number 3 car looking to get around him now. And he does on the inside. He passes him tight. race out here today. Down the back straightaway. That is for position. That is for the lead. Like the number 2 car may have the horsepower to get beside him, but not much further. Going to hang back behind him and wait for an opportunity to pass on around lead lap traffic they go. Oh my, we have ourselves a race out here today. Off the finish line right now, the number 1 car. He's first. The number 2 car now is second. The number 3 car now is third. And here comes the number 4 car. A freight train into the midfield they go. All cars, top 4 are on the same lap. Oh, and we have a pass. That was for position. Oh my, the number 3 car gets around that number 2 car, and he will be in second place if he can hold it. Yes, this number 3 car now is in second place. Jerome Hernandez, been fast all Saturday. Brings that car into second place now, and he's got his sights set on the leader. The leader, the number 1 car, is running rock solid, and he is strong. The fastest lap on the track in this race. 26.6-second lap in lap number 14. He's just passed lap number 16. Car in the back straightaway. Nope, clear all around, drivers, clear all around. Oh, and the car spins out at the end of the sweeper. You can pass inside on the sweeper. Track is clear, drivers. Oh, a little trouble for your leader trying to get around that traffic. Gets around clean. Oh, we got a car tumbling down the back straightaway. Pass inside. No, the track is clear all around. Gonna watch that second place car, the number 3 car with the orange air intake, trying to get around that traffic, and he does. Oh, that number 4 car has an awful hard time in the turn. Pass traffic out there, putting a lot of distance between himself and that second place number 3 car. And look at your leader in that number 1 car stretching it out. Looks like there might be a little bit of damage to the nose of that number 3 car in second place. The number 2 car in third place in the midfield. Around the hairpin, into the chicane goes the third place number 2 car. Down the back straightaway he'll go. Looks like he has a little bit of a push to get into that back straightaway. Oh, and he has got his sights set. Just about a third of a track between the number 2nd place car and the 3rd place car. Ladies and gentlemen, please focus your attention on the white car down the back straightaway right now. That is your race leader, the number 1 car. just over 18.5 minutes to go, and your race order is the number 1 car with 25 laps, followed by the number 3 car with 25 laps. Oh, and the number 2 car tries to avoid traffic and has a little bobble right in front of the start-finish line. Out the top 5 is the number 10 car with 25 laps, and the number 6 car coming with 24 laps. An incredibly clean race driven by these open-wheel drivers out here. A full field of 11 started this race. Very few accidents out there on that track. Your race leader across the start-finish line right now has nothing but asphalt in front of him. He is running clean and clear right now. Those super touring cars to tech, guys. Put your halfway mark, drivers. 15 down, 15 to go, and the number 2 car. Oh, the number 2 car has pulled his car off the racing service, waiting for a pit man to go out there and get it. Marshall might get it first. And oh my, the number 2 car has pulled his car off. He was in second place, but now when the number 3 car crosses that start-finish line, he will be your new second place driver. 14:30 left, driver. And your race order is the number 1 car with 34 laps, the number 2 car with 32 laps, the number 3 car with 32 laps, the number 10 car with 32 laps, the number 8 car with 32 laps, the number 6 car with 32 laps, the number 9 car with 31 laps, and the number 11 car with 30 laps. What a race, and I guarantee you the state of Maryland has never seen anything like it. Cars have it all from independent suspension to hydraulic disc brakes on each wheel. Use the calipers that you see in the full-scale cars. Oh, and a freight train. Now we got a car over. We got a car over on the entrance of the straightaway. The track is clear all around, drivers. And here comes your leader down the straightaway right now in the number 1 car. Driver of the number 1 car, Andrew Maury, is flat out getting it done out here today. Oh, we got a spin. A spin by the leader in the midfield. Looks like he's okay, though. Oh, and into the wall goes the number 11 car. Track is clear, drivers. Out of the pits is the number 2 car. Sandy Schwartz is out of the pits, and he looks to make up lost time. Looks like his pit crew wanted to make some type of adjustment on that car. And they got it back out there. And oh my, it looks like it is fast. the second place car down the back straightaway, the number 3 car. And here comes Sandy Sports down the back straightaway with the race leader tucked in behind him. Oh, we got a car down on the left side of the track, guys. Left side. Still there. All right, and that track is clear all around. This is 5th scale, fuel-powered, radio-controlled racing at its best. These are the 4 nationals, the fastest drivers in the country out here today. Even a few from Canada. And let's watch our race leader, the number 1 car, comes down into the hairpin turn. Back up now into the chicane, looking for a way around lap traffic. He gets around over a berm and down the back straightaway he goes. To go, drivers. 10 minutes to go, and your race order is the number 1 car with 44 laps, the number 3 car with 42 laps, the number 8 car with 41 laps, and the number 6 car with 41 laps. The number 10 car has 41 laps, and the number 9 car has 40 laps. The number 11 car has 39 laps, and the number 2 car has 38 laps. The number 4 car has 27 laps, and the number 7 car has 12. Down the back straightaway right now is a race for position. That number 8 car looks for a way around the number 6. Are you kidding me? What a race we have across the start-finish line. Oh, and down the back straightaway they go. Oh, a horsepower pass down the back straightaway. He tried to get inside, but he couldn't do it. He tried to get inside after catching up with him on the back straightaway, but he ran out of track. Ladies and gentlemen, the yellow and blue number 8 car and the white and maroon number 6 are in a heated battle down the back straightaway one more time. Oh, he's got him on the inside. Oh, and he can't hold it. Oh, and he flipped. Marshall, please help that car back on the other side of the track. Hold that car up, Carlton. Hold that car up. All right, you are clear. That number 8 car looking for any way around the number 6 car that he can, got a little bit too anxious. And that is the danger of open wheel driving. Mistake could have been costly for the driver of that 8 car. Oh, and now there's a little traffic in between them. With a lap on the field now, the number 1 car has a full lap on the field. Let's direct our attention to the back straightaway right now is where our race is. That race is currently for 3rd place, guys. 3rd place, a position on the podium, going on right in front of the driver's stand. And what skill displayed by Matt Coleman to hold that number 8 car off for so long. Ladies and gentlemen, into the hairpin turn they go. The number 6 and the number 8 fighting in a battle for third. Oh, and the number 8 car checks up a little bit on that chicane. Ladies and gentlemen, I can't tell you how it is to be so close to a pass. Oh! Oh my gosh! Oh, and what sportsmanship? No, Carlton, he's letting you by. What sportsmanship by that number 6 car? Tried to cut the turn. I'm sure it was inadvertent, but you want to hold that position for so bad. Oh, and Carlton Coleman. Carlton Coleman in that number 8 car wanting that position so bad. Looks like he has the faster car down the straightaway, but a bit of impatience may have cost him the position. And 45 seconds remain, driver. 3:45. And the number 3 car currently in second place. The number 2 car is currently in 5th place with 51 laps, but your leader, the number 1 car, has 58 laps. The leader certainly has enough power to get around that number 6. For a time to do it, and he does it on the inside. He gets around him on the inside. Gonna check in with Carlton Coleman in that number 8 car now. Currently in 4th place. 3 minutes left, drivers. Done with that number 8 car trying desperately to get around the number 6 in the back straightaway. Grabbed one of the drive wheels in the rear of that number 6 car and pulled him over the wall. Computer says that the number 8 car is 10.3 seconds behind that number 6 car now with 2 minutes and 15 seconds left. What a story by that number 1 car. So fast in the weekend. Your top qualifier and looks to race it from pole to flag. With 1 minute and 30 seconds remaining in this race. Time is running out in that battle for third. Carlton Coleman driving that number 8 car. 1 minute to go, drivers. 1 minute to go. And I want you to follow the white car down the back straightaway right now. That is your number 1 car. He is in first place right now with a full lap on the field. 30 seconds left, and I will let you listen to it in silence. checkered flag is Andrew Mowry in the #1 car racing from pole to flag. Thank you, drivers. Thank you, marshals. Thank you, fans. I guarantee you won't see it anywhere better than right here at the 301 Raceway. I gotta give a special commendation to these F1 drivers out here. 11 cars on this field, open wheel driving at its best. Very few incidents, exciting racing.
Great driving by Andrew Mowry. He led from start to finish and grabbed TQ as well. Now he's happy, joy. Raywood RC Videos would like to thank Andrew and all the Molza Mowry team for flying me out and looking after me so I can cover this US 5th Scale Nationals. Also a big thank you to Chris Whitney and all the 301 Raceway crew. A 5th Scale car. I want one.